welcome to his English Country and English Book Story. Today's the Dirty Bertie. Now I'm reading Dirty Bertie mud story, and we can have to read it for Dirty Bertie tree story to read. And one more time to start reading about it. The Magic Tree House, Polar Bears Past Bedtime. And we can have to start the 4th chapter for you're it. And we can have to the end of chapter 6, okay? Okay, right now, are you ready for these 2 books and 2 stories to read? Here we go! First, I can read Magic Tree House, Polar Bears Past Bedtime. Chapter 5, you're it! The ducks was barking really at 2 small creatures playing in moonlight. Polar bears, babies! Cried Annie. On roly-poly grub waving to another, they both roll on the snow. Hi, little bears, Annie called. The clouds jumping up shook themselves like in puppies. Then they screamed out Annie. She rushed to greet him. Hi, 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 she called. Wait, shouted Jack. Where's their mother? He looked around for his mother, but she was nowhere inside. Maybe they're all pets, he thought. And Jack looked at that Annie. She was whistling the little bears of snow. She was laughing so hard that she couldn't stand. And Jack's then laughing too. She was carefully put his bear mags into the pack. And then he ran to join Annie. She was running the clubs across the snowy Trenta. One of them raced to her, trotting her, and raced away. Annie ran after the bear was trying him back. You're it, she said. And Jack and another club joined it. Soon Jack and Annie in 2 clubs was all chasing each other up moles and snow. They ran until 2 clubs fell in all 8 of them. The clubs sat perfectly still. Oh, the polar bears are still cute. Look, it's so cute, isn't it? And now, were they hurt? Annie wondered aloud, and Jack and Annie went to clubs. Then just they asked landed down to see if they were all right, and the clubs just jumped up. They pushed Jack and Annie over and screamed away. They were painting, said Jack, laughed, and Jack and Annie churched up their clubs, and they ran up the right Toronto until they came from frozen sea. Jack looked around. They're pretty far from Igloo. I don't hear a hookies anymore, he said. Maybe we should go back. In a minute, said Annie. Look, the Bears Club had stood on the snowbank. There left Blank sitting down the bank on his ice-covered sea. And Jack and Annie laughed. Like in sledding, said Annie. Let's try. Okay, said Jack, but I have to go back. Oh, they look very fun. At the mountain, they're not going to walk on down, but her legs and his legs. But we can have to just sliding or sliding in up top of the mountain and pull down. Wow, it looked like a slide. But it's not a real slide, it's a mountain. And Jack followed Annie up a snowbank. He charged out the packs in his arms. Annie lay on her back, wheelchair and slide down his ice. Jack followed her. Oh, it looked very cold. Oh, Jack will be not cold because she tried with a sled. But Annie will be very cold because Annie was not doing anything, just sliding. It'll be very cold for that. Watch out, follow, he shouted. A little bear was sitting on a button up in the snowbank and gently whispered. Jack and a face with a furry paw. And he lay down. I'm tired too, said Annie. Yeah, said Jack. Let's rest for a little minute. Jack and Annie looked at the top of the orange moon and there beside the cliffs. Oh man, the moon was not orange, it's yellow. Why were Jack and Annie said the moon was orange? And Jack and Annie looked at the orange moon and they beside the cliffs. They all could hear the wind and stop breathing up from the cliffs. That was just fun, said Annie. It was, said Jack, but it would better have to back on the igloo. And the sail hunter was probably looking for us. Plus, he had to solve the riddle. And Jack rolled it and tried to stand crack. Uh-oh, she said, and his back took down into peace. Oh, I think we're nice. What do you mean? Said Annie. She stood to stand. Another crack rang out. Uh-oh, she said. She carefully lay back down. The polar bears moved closer to Jack and Annie. No little from sounds. Jack wanted to cry too, but he took a deep breath. Let's see what our book says, he said. He reached his book up in Arctic book, and his math was first and handed them to Annie. I took this from igloo by mistake, he said. As he went to reach an Arctic book, and he heard the loudest crack of all. Crack! We're not even moving and ice is cracking, said Annie. Oh, the ice is cracking? It'll be very, very scary when the ice is cracking. But they're on an ice. Oh, no. Under the ice is the water. But Jack and Annie do the swimming. Jack and Annie will do the swimming. It will be good for that. But when Jack and Annie don't do the swimming, it will be very, very scary. And we're not even moving, the ice is cracking, said Annie. Just then there was a new sound, a loud swirling sound. It came from the top of the snowbank, 50 feet away. Jack looked up. Staring at them was a giant polar bear. The polar bear mother, whispered Annie. Oh, Jack and Annie found polar bear's mother. Wow. Polar bear's mother will be very, very big. And polar bear's father will be very, very bigger than polar bear's mother. And now, Jack, bears 6 are now flying bears. Oh, why is it the bears is flying? The bears have no wings to fly. It's very mystery. And one more time, start reading about it. Some Dirty Bertie cheese story. Chapter 1. And chapter 9. Bertie was too late for school. Oh, Bertie, hurry up, the eldest mom. I'm not going. Look down here now, said Mom. I'm counting to 5. The doors are stuck. I can't get out. Mom pulled her arms. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. The bathroom door was burst open and Bertie stepped downstairs. At last, said Mom, let's get a look at you. There, I think you look very smart. And Bertie stared at the reflection of his whole mirror. And his early recalls himself. It was wearing a clean white shirt and a school tie. And his face glowed heavily pink, and it will be watched for the first time months instead of his gliding bird and nest. Exactly the convent perk looked ridiculous, moved Bertie. We cannot read normally. You know why, replied Mom. This is for the class photo today. I want to you for the best. Bertie toggled his tie. I'm staring me. I couldn't believe. Well, you have to put it with it, said Mom. Just for once. I like the class photo can I keep? But I have a million photos for me, said Bertie. Yes, you're putting your face in all of them. Bertie sighed. It wasn't for this class photos is never very good. Photographers always made a class stand around for his ages. and it's boring by the time they take the photo up and lost instead of looking for a wrong way. But Bertie don't like to be very clean and smooth and handsome. Just want to be dirty. Mom's dirt is high, and anyway, this year will be a year smart, and I expect you stay this all day. Okay, I'll try, sterned Bertie, wiping on his nose on his hand. And Mom sighed wearily. Bertie had the troubles cleaning for 5 minutes alone that whole day. Tell you what, she said, I'll make you a deal. You're borrowing a nice class photo. I'll take you to a water park. Splash City? Said Bertie. Splash City, as just often in town all Bertie's friends had been. And it had a giant bubble pool, 6 flames, and a rocky rubble ride, and Bertie was willing to anything to strip for a Splash City, even if you clean for a day. It is a deal, said Mom. Deal, said Bertie sadly. Good, Tab. You got your hanky? Bertie pulled on his pocket, but remember to use it for the photo, said Mom. I don't want a picture of your runny nose. Okay, said Bertie. And don't lose the hanky in a trip and Splash City, understand? And Bertie trunk up Hanky's stick when it's hard down the road. And he couldn't wait for a weekend. All had to do was clean for the day. How hard could it be? And now, chapter 2 right now. Tomorrow we started for chapter 2 and the end of chapter 3, okay? And did it happen? US English culture. We come back with somebody books and yes, goodbye. And the book today we goodbye too. Oh, I mean, this book to read again. But for just today and see tomorrow, okay? And the Dirty Bertie story will be tomorrow, and some photos will be tomorrow, and the smart boy Dirty Bertie will be tomorrow, and these magic trios, polar bears, past bedtime will be tomorrow, and polar bears mothers and polar bears babies, and Jack and Annie will be tomorrow, and Still Hunter will be tomorrow, I think it was. And bye for these books today and see tomorrow, okay? And thank you for listening to my YouTube, and please don't send my YouTube, okay? And bye for fun, and when I say bye.